Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be tackling my hallway closet. Now this closet is really awkward because it's the under the stairs closet. There's a lot of really weird kind of spaces, but I'm going to try and make it work. I'm going to haul everything out of the closet and start from scratch. So here we go. So this is all the stuff that I pulled out of that closet. A lot of the stuff I can just put in my donate pile. I also use some of the stuff and I put back in that closet, and some of the stuff I found new places that worked better. So this is my closet. I did put a couple pieces back in. Normally these little tubs up top have labels on them, but for privacy reasons I took some of the names off of those. Since that side space is kind of really hard to use, I did put my daycare cots there. As you can see, when you kind of come around this closet, it makes it really hard to use this space because the ceiling goes down so low back in this back corner. So if you have a space like this, I would definitely make sure that you have some good lighting back there. That way you can make sure and use the space and it's not going to feel kind of like a dark hole. Now this closet already had a pretty good light in that back corner there, and the light from the hallway shines pretty bright in the front of the closet. But if you don't have an electrician in your house like I do and have that advantage, you can even use those lights that you just push it and they're battery operated. So I'm going to start by just vacuuming it out and kind of cleaning up the space and making it fresh so that I can see how I want to organize it. It was sort of a last minute idea to organize this closet, and I had a little bit of extra time. I just used things from around my house to organize it, and you'd be surprised by cleaning something out how much of the stuff in your space is actually garbage or donate. So I was able to make this closet into a usable space that made it work for everyone. The very front of the closet, I wanted to put some things in it that looked a little bit cleaner. That way when you open the closet, it doesn't look like a big disaster. Now this is one of those storage things that used to have those little tiny tubs on the top two shelves as well, but I added these pieces of wood and I just painted the tops of them. I know if you have kids, you probably have little things like this lying around. So I just used some wood that we had in the shop and put those on top so I can use the top two for storing things that work a little bit better on shelves than in bins. For me, I looked at what I needed stored in this closet, and one of the main things that I needed some space for storage and organization was some of our craft supplies, school supplies, daycare supplies. I have an in-home daycare, so we go through a lot of crayons and pens and things like that. So this made a great unit for storing those items. So another reason why I chose this particular item to be stored in the closet because it fit really nicely underneath that space where the ceiling goes low. And it also leaves space for me able to go underneath the house because that's where that space is in our closet. So since this piece of furniture was just kind of lying around, I put it in this space. I always like to look around my house to see what I can use in my space without spending money on organizing something. So as you can see here, this is where I kind of put some of my personal things. This is somewhat close to the front door as well, so I put our sunglasses here, my wireless printer. I'm trying to use the spaces as best I can with using the full amount of space in those awkward spaces. This is another thing that I like to do a lot of places around my house, is put these little clear shoe racks up. Now with these ones I just used some screws and screwed them into the wall. That way we have place for all of our batteries, of little miscellaneous cords. It just made a great space to put this hanging rack, so I thought it'd be a great way to store all those awkward things that end up thrown in a drawer. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload new videos. I hope this inspires you to organize one of those awkward spaces in your home.